This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has announced the development of Dubai Harbour, a unique new waterfront destination that will feature the Middle East and North Africa region's largest marina. The project, located on King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud Street in the area between the Jumeirah Beach residence and Palm Jumeirah, also known as Mina As-Siyahi, will be developed by Dubai's leading holding company, Emirati. The iconic luxury waterfront destination, spread over 20 million square feet, will include a 1,400-berth marina, the biggest in the MENA region, as well as a cruise ship port and terminal. A shopping mall covering 3.5 million square feet, the largest one in the area, an events arena as well, which includes luxurious residential buildings, hotels, offices, retail stores, public service facilities, restaurants, cafes, and the Dubai Lighthouse. The master plan of the new project also integrates Skydive Dubai, Dubai International Marine Club, and the Logo Island into a single community. To be developed in phases, the Dubai Harbour project will be completed in 4 years after the ground has been broken. The destination is set to further enhance Dubai's position as a leading global hub for maritime tourism, in addition to enhancing the city's profile as a magnet for wealth and investments. It is expected to create new employment opportunities and attract substantial investments. The destination is also expected to have an incremental impact on the value of neighbouring properties. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid made the announcement in the presence of His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai and Chairman of the Dubai Executive Council, as well as His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Saeed Al Maktoum, the Chairman of Dubai Civil Aviation Authority and Chairman of Emirates Group, and other senior officials. The UAE is expected to witness several challenges in the next 5 years as it works to meet the goals set in the UAE Vision 2021, which follows the themes of united in ambition, destiny, knowledge, and united in prosperity. The UAE has a front-ranking position globally when it comes to implementation of government plans in the public sector, thanks to the introduction of Government Accelerator, which was introduced in line with the directives of UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. As of now, the UAE leads the region in more than 100 development indicators. The UAE's economy has witnessed a great improvement, with the GDP doubling from 663 billion dirhams to 1,360 billion dirhams. The UAE's non-oil exports also increased from 113 billion dirhams to 603 billion dirhams, accounting for the non-oil sector's share in the GDP going up from 66 to 77%. Moreover, the share of government services in the GDP increased from 23 billion dirhams to 86 billion dirhams. Similarly, foreign direct investment increased from 179 billion dirhams to 410 billion dirhams, and state bank assets rose from 859.6 billion dirhams to 2,478.2 billion dirhams. The past year also saw spending in the health sector rise from 1.18 billion dirhams to 3.82 billion dirhams. Meanwhile, the government spending in the education sector rose by 57% to 9.75 billion dirhams. Keeping in step, state universities also increased the number of their accredited programs from 206 to 862. In other news, a new study has found that 1 in 5 teenage Emirati girls have faced family problems and social issues as a result of blackmail or a bad experience online. According to local reports, the 3-month survey conducted by Watani Al Emirat Foundation involved 62 Emirati female students between the ages of 15 and 18 from across the country. The report added that youngsters are leaving themselves exposed to blackmail and even identity theft after freely posting photos or exchanging personal information online. Online blackmail cases in Dubai increased by 275% in the past 2 years, with 300 reported last year, up from 212 in 2014 and 80 in 2013. According to the foundation, the most common situations are when the girls' online pictures were taken and used against them to extort money. The founder of the foundation added that youngsters should know how to use social media responsibly. Agreed parents had to play their role, and both parties should be aware about the dangers involved surrounding sharing of information online. It was further added that the foundation's goal is to teach children to take responsibility for everything they post or comment on, and that there are plans to expand the study in the future to include boys and include a greater number of participants. A record number of 105,362 passengers arrived in Dubai on New Year's Eve. According to the General Directorate of Residency and Foreigners Affairs in Dubai, Dubai airports registered 669,093 passengers, including 380,290 arrivals and 288,803 departures between the 28th of December to the 31st. A work team was set up during the New Year holiday, which coincided with the weekend, in order to facilitate and speed up the travel procedures of passengers at all Dubai airports to ensure that all counters were open. The move was in line with directives of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, to ensure that Dubai International Airport remains a meeting place for the cultures of the world and an icon of happiness, security and assurance for every passenger. With the aim of adding a new dimension to Sharjah's reputation as an art and cultural hub, organisers of the 4th edition of the Sharjah World Music Festival intend to celebrate the best of Arabic and Western musicians and bands globally. The 9-day festival, which will run from the 6th to the 14th of January 2017, will feature performances by award-winning international artists from countries including France, Spain, Holland, Ukraine, the UAE, Lebanon, Cuba and Jordan. Audiences will be treated to a variety of musical genres, including Arabic contemporary pop, Arabic traditional Indian sitar, soul jazz, a classical European dialogue, and Gypsy Latin and flamenco, catering to various tastes. The 4th edition of the festival will also host an 8-day piano competition during the festival. The competition is open to all nationalities and age groups. The Sharjah World Music Festival is organised by Furat Kaduri Music Centre and sponsored by the Sharjah Investment and Development Authority Shuruk. The festival's concerts will take place at Al Majaz Amphitheatre, Masra Al Kasbah Theatre and the Flag Island Theatre, and outdoor events will take place at Al Majaz Waterfront and Al Kasbah. The Maritime Rescue Department in the General Directorate of Dubai Police has revealed that it achieved 289 missions and dealt with 73 accidents in 2016. Lieutenant Ali Abdullah Al-Naqbi, the head of Maritime Rescue Department, stated that maritime accidents included drowning, collisions between ships and boats, in addition to ships delinquency. He confirmed that Dubai Police is ready to deal with emergency accidents immediately due to 8 rescue checkpoints in the different locations of the province, in addition to boats, water scooters and bikes ready for cases of emergency. Dubai Police responds to accidents within a period of 7 to 8 minutes, achieving a high rank in the speed response indicator. Meanwhile, the 901 call centre for non-emergency calls in Dubai Police received over 190,000 calls during 2016. 2,000 of those calls were made via Dubai smartphone application, easing the pressure on the 999 number for emergencies. And finally, in the bulletin, while estimates suggest that a quarter of New Year's resolutions will be broken in the first week of January, according to an organisational behaviour expert from the London Business School, scrapping your New Year resolutions could be the start to a happier and healthier year. Madan Pilutla, Professor of Organisational Behaviour at the London Business School, explained that the intriguingly named "what the hell" effect refers to our tendency to overindulge when we overstep a self-set limit. According to him, he added, we impose limits on ourselves by making resolutions. It was further added that if these limits are very strict and we fail them, we are likely to overindulge. The "what the hell" effect is strongest when we make resolutions which are difficult to achieve. Comparing it to a person with no resolution, the professor added that not living up to a resolution leads to worse outcomes than not making one. In spite of the high failure rate, a surprising 60% will make exactly the same resolution next year, even when the vast majority will fail again. There is a general tendency to be overly optimistic about the ability to meet goals and not learn from past failures. According to the professor, we should be setting realistic goals and making resolutions that are not difficult to keep on a day-to-day basis, or not make any New Year resolutions at all.